Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler platter video series of videos I've been doing for a little while now, where I go over there, I try out food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that, at the time I'm doing this, I mean, maybe, just maybe, we might see the glorious return of the Godzilla kaiju villain of Ibara, who happens to be my personal favorite. It's unlikely, I know it, but I think he's due. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, folks, aside from all that, I'm inside the truck. I'm also wearing my crappy work shirt. If I'm inside the truck and I'm wearing my crappy work shirt, more than likely, I was on my way to a place some time after work. I found a thing to review. That's the case today. However, this was a specific thing. I got out of work and was like, I have to make a little bit of a trek because I have heard of a place that I have to try. Now, what is that place? What am I going to try for you? Well, that place, folks, is boom. It's upside down, but it's called the Donut Experiment in Lombard, Illinois. Now, with it being the Donut Experiment, you know I'm going to be trying some donuts. I got 4 specialty donuts. I'm going to give them a try. 4 different videos. Which one am I going to start off with, folks? I'm going straight into the deep end because I just had to. This was literally the donut when I checked their online menu. I'm like, I have to try that because, folks, we've got it's squishy. Boom! Boom! What the hell is this, folks? It looks rather nifty, doesn't it? It's got some nice red, potentially cherry, strawberry type of... It's sriracha. This is a sriracha donut. Because of course it is, and of course I would do it on this show, because damn it all. We live in a world where a sriracha donut is a thing. It's within driving distance. It's comfortable for me. This had to be eaten on this show. Yeah. I'm going to tell you this right now. The 3 other ones that I got are all pretty nifty. I feel this is the one. This is the one. We're going to try a sriracha donut. It's sriracha. Ooh. All right. We're going to try this, folks. Pre and post sriracha donut life. Whoa. Okay. It's weird, but I'm down with it. So, aside from the sriracha, it looks like they coated it in like salted peanuts, which makes perfect sense. A lot of times you think sort of like Thai style food. You know, you have like heat, peanuts are a big part of it. You get like a spiciness, pepperiness, and you get like a nuttiness. There's also something else. I think that this is just peanut butter. It is. Okay, so it's sriracha, peanut butter, and then like peanuts on top. I'm so down with this. I like this so much. On top of that, donut is excellent. Like, it's just a standard cake donut, but I got here about 45 minutes after they opened. So this is a fresh-ass run of donuts. And to be fair, I mean, they make them fresh. They literally, the way you do it, you fill out an order form. You have a list of ingredients, specialty donuts, stuff like that. You tell them how much you want, what ingredients. I am super down with this. I like this so much. Like, when I saw that it was a sriracha donut, my ears perked up anyway. But I have to admit, I figured it was going to be mostly a novelty thing. Like, just, put sriracha on a donut. which they did. But the thing is that by going over there and combining it with the peanuts and the peanut butter, it works out extremely nicely because, again, like, I love Thai food. And, I mean, I'm not saying it's, point for point with Thai food. I'm not trying to be that guy. But it's evocative to a certain extent of some of those flavors. And the thing is, they did a great job of actually balancing it out. There's just enough sriracha that it's not overwhelming. There's just enough peanut butter that it balances itself out. And so, like, the initial taste you get is like a taste of sriracha, which is initially a little weird, I know it. But then the peanut butter kicks in. It's smooth, it's creamy. It goes over there, perfectly works against the sriracha, right at the point where the sriracha could be overwhelming. And you get the added texture of the peanuts themselves. I genuinely love this donut. Now, that said, I'm an odd fucking dude. Clearly, I do this show. My taste buds, they're a little bit different than some standard people's. So, I'm not going to say that this is a donut for everybody. However, I will say this. I know they have more locations than just the one that I'm at. I do recommend that everybody try this one. Because I think it is one of those things where I don't think everybody's going to like it. But I do think it's going to surprise more people if they actually are willing to give it a go. Because, again, it could just be gimmicky for the sake of gimmicky, but it's not. It's all quality ingredients. The cake donut tastes good. It's moist. It's, got a nice cake taste to it. The peanuts and the peanut butter, that was fantastic. That was such a smart addition to, again, just what should have been just a stupid gimmick thing where it was like, ha ha ha, internet lulz. But no, I really, really liked it. To anybody who might be a little bit worried about the sriracha in terms of, the spiciness, I mean, sriracha is not the spiciest thing in the world by any stretch of the imagination, but, different people, different tolerances. The rest of the donut does a good job of keeping the spice level down. It does have a little bit of a kick to it. And when I did the initial lick, the stuff that, kind of came off on my fingers, that I got a bigger helping of sriracha. That was kind of spicy. But everything else, when you got a proper bite, everything balanced itself out. So even though you did get a little bit of a hit of heat at the front, everything else went over there and kind of cooled it down relatively quickly. So you still got a nice little edge to it, which is a weird thing to say for a donut. But then it went over there and was like, okay, yeah, but then you got this just super nice peanut butter taste. I am so impressed with that. I knew going into this, like I said, that was the one I knew I had to try. And I went into it, full guns blazing. I was like, I want that one to be my first experience because regardless of whether they nail it or not, that's going to be the benchmark. And it's so good. I liked it so much. Again, not for everybody. I know that there's going to be people who, if they do try, are going to be like, you're nuts, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. It's fine, folks. But for me, 100% down with that. I will absolutely come back here for that donut, if for nothing else. I still got 3 more to try, and I'm expecting them all to be really good, too. That was a winner. Man, did I like that donut. That made my day. I'm so happy. Anyway, 5 things before I get out of here, folks. Have yourself a great rest of the day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, if you could go over there and have yourselves a truly sriracha donut rest of your life. That's not even a life that you know you want yet. But trust me, that's some wonderful shit. Unless you got peanut allergies or what have you, something like that, In which case, have yourself a Boston cream donut rest of your life. Unless you got cream allergies or just whatever your donut of choice is. Have it. You don't like donuts? I don't know what to tell you. Asparagus. Have an asparagus rest of your life. Very final 2 things, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, we live in a world where the SRIRACHA donut exists. There is a point in the universe where I coexist with this wonderful creation. So it's pretty easy for me right now to not be an asshole. I'm in a bit of a blissful state, if you haven't noticed. But eventually, the joy of the SRIRACHA donut will fade to some extent, though I like to think I'll keep it with me forever. And there's going to be times that are just going to be stressful and what have you, and when those situations occur, might be inclined to go over there and be a bit of an asshole. But take a step back, try to think things through. Hopefully I can go over there, mitigate the level of assholishness in my lives, and hopefully do a little bit better for myself and for those around me. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, I can't go try SRIRACHA donut. I guess typically I try to come up with like some sort of weird circumstance, but I can't think of a weirder circumstance. Well, I could. Realistically, I definitely could. Than just going out and trying a SRIRACHA donut and hopefully loving and enjoying it the way that I did. But for sake of doing the little spiel that I do, maybe you try the SRIRACHA donut, and maybe like me, you love it because it's one of the best donuts you've ever had in your life. I'm going that far. And maybe you go over there and you're like, all right, but what else can we go over there and put together that you wouldn't expect? There was a whole episode of Kenan and Kel about that. I like Kenan and Kel. It was a good show. They should bring it back. Even if just a movie. Just a movie, just to finish things off. I'm just saying. Or you could do something else, like not that. I don't know why you would, but go watch some Kenan and Kel. Bye.